Hey G-Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool observer here, and basically what this is a solar light. And we see the way how they designed the product, it basically works as a floodlight, but it has a solar panel on top, which is pretty cool. And for the solar light, it also gives you guys remote control that can control it if you guys do need to. And for the one that we got right here, it is a 2-pack that give you guys the 300 LED light option. They do have like smaller or bigger packs available, so you definitely want to do your own research to see what to prefer. And top of right here, we see they do tell you guys to actually place it in direct sunlight for at least 8 hours before first use. I feel like that applies to all kinds of solar lights in general, so you definitely want to remember that when you guys do purchase any kind of solar light. But first I'm going to open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright, so once you guys open up, here is basically what the inside looks like. So the first thing inside, they do provide you guys 2 remote control. They do provide you guys 2 of these screws that you can use to set up the product and mount it onto the wall. Right here, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And right with that, we do have the product. So you can see how we do have 2 of them, but since both of them are the same, let me just take out one of them to show you guys what she looks like. Alright, so here we do have one of them. If you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, the inside all needs to be wrapped up as well. So take off all the wrapper inside. Once you guys do take off all the wrapper, this is what the product looks like. So you can see how the product is all folded up, but you do have the option to actually unfold it. So just like this. So once you guys do unfold it, this is what the product looks like. So you basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. But the total LED that's on here is 300 LED. And for each one of these panels, you do have the option to actually adjust it. So you do have the option to move it left and right like this. Or you can turn it up and down as well, which is really convenient. Top part right here, we do have the solar panel to help you guys recharge the product. And if you guys do turn to the back, this is what the back part looks like. So for this slot right here, it's basically where to mount this onto the wall. And you do have the option to slide it off really easy, so just like this. So once you guys do take this out, you basically want to mount this onto the wall wherever you guys want to set this up. And once you guys do mount it, you just want to slide it in just like this. And that will hold it in place. And for the back part right here, you can see we do have the button for you to push. And for this product, when you guys do push the button, there's 3 different modes available. The first mode is the motion sensor option, where it actually turns on the light when it does sense motion, and it turns off after a while. The second mode is where it stays at 10%, or the low light option. And once someone walks by, it turns to 100%. And then after a while, it'll go back to 10%. It won't turn off. And then for third mode, it where it actually stays on at 30% throughout the whole entire night until the sun comes out. Then it will turn off. If you guys want to keep the light on with no motion sensor option, then you want to press the on button. And if you guys are curious about where the motion sensor option is, it's basically right here. But really cool how it does give you guys the option to control it manually on the actual product, or you can use remote control as well. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now let's turn it on to show you guys how it works. So let's try to use the remote control option. So you do want to put a little tab on the bottom. And here is what the remote looks like. So there's an on button, off button, and there's 3 different modes. Mode 1, mode 2, mode 3. So if you guys do turn it on, and we see how bright the light is when you guys do activate it. But because it senses light right now, it turned off. So if I do cover the solar panel, it does turn on. And once I do let go, it turns off. But we see when you guys do turn it on, it's actually very bright. So you can totally imagine how helpful this can be when you guys do set it up, maybe in your front door, the front of your garage, your backyard, anywhere else. As long as wherever you guys do set it up or put it has direct sunlight, then you should be fine. I do want to mention for this product, regardless of where you guys do put it, it doesn't matter. They mention how it is frost resistant, heat resistant, and also waterproof and water resistant as well, which is pretty cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Let me bring this over to the dark setting to show you guys what the product looks like, and then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. Alright, so right here we do have the solar floodlight all set up. So if you guys do turn it on, now we have it on. So the reason why it does not turn on right now is because we do have some light like I mentioned. But if you guys do turn off the light, you can see how it does turn on. And you can see how bright the light is when you guys do activate it. But let's try the different mode on here to show you guys how it works. So this would be mode 1. So you can see how the light does stay on. And after 30 seconds, it should turn off. Alright, so you see how it does turn off. If you guys do move a little bit, it does turn on. So that is what the first mode looks like. If you guys turn on second mode, now we have second mode. If you see how the light is actually dim to like 10%. If you guys do move a little bit on here, it goes to 100%. And after 30 seconds, it should go back to 10% light or the low light option. Alright, so see how the light went back to 10% and it did not turn off completely. Now let's try mode number 3. So now we have mode number 3. So this is what the light looks like when you guys do activate it. And regardless if you guys do move, it just stays at 30%. It doesn't have any motion sensor option, but basically does stay on at nighttime or in dark setting. Once you guys do turn the light, and you see how it does turn off. If you guys do turn back off the light, it does turn back on. And like I mentioned, if you guys want to keep the light always on, you just want to press the on button. So that is basically what the light looks like when you guys keep it on. And obviously once you guys are done using it, you can press the off button and that will turn off. But now let's bring it a little bit higher to show you guys what the product looks like. So if you guys do bring it up a little bit, if you see how much of coverage it does give you when you guys do use it. So that is basically the different modes on here when you guys do use it. If you see everything does work. Welcome back guys. So now a quick test of the product and definitely actually does work and actually works quite well. If you see how bright the light is when you guys do use it, and if you guys can see the motion sensor option on here works pretty well. So that way you don't have to keep it always on. You do have the option to use the motion sensor option to save electricity on here, which is pretty awesome. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these. Especially if you guys in the market looking for some high quality solar light that basically work as a floodlight and also give you guys everything that I mentioned on here, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.